Thank you, MK Party, for finally asking the question about Sibiya's involvement on the Senzo Meyiwa case. However, there has been so much contradictions. Now, there is this part that I want us to discuss in relation to how General Sibiya answers the question with regards to his involvement on the Senzo Meyiwa's death, right? He acknowledged he was there. Now, there is this part that is very important. So I've got two videos that I want to insert. These two videos relate to General Sibiya's involvement. So there was a time when they were cross-examining. I think they were cross-examining, who's this guy? I think they were cross-examining Zungu. There's something about General Sibiya that emerges then. That which emerges then turns out that it is related to what Sibiya is saying. But does facts and evidence agree with Sibiya's assertion and version? It is just that I want to ask you. Before we can travel anywhere further than where we are today, I would like us to first listen to the questions that were posed by the MK Party. Woo, Jehovah. First of all, the member of ANC in the morning. He cooked Sibiya. After that, Skosana was sleeping, ne? But when Skosana took over, it was like Skosana was downloading the questions. When he took over, after Skosana, there's this guy, MK Party Shongwe. I know. As of me recording this video, is currently cross-examining. Jehovah. I know he's got Sibiya. Umambe kanje. Sibiya ubasathe. Uthi buya Sibiya. You will answer my questions and he's not moving. We'll talk about that guy. The other aspect that he revealed. But I would like you to come back to the Senzo Meyiwa trial, because on this specific video, I want us to specifically speak about the Senzo Meyiwa. Now, first listen to the questions that MK Party posed to General Sibiya. Here.
When Senzo Meyiwa, after Senzo Meyiwa was killed, I was the head of the Hawks in Gauteng. I was at home in Pretoria. I got a call from the acting provincial commissioner, who was General Musikiri at that time. I was at home at night. I didn't even know about the shooting. And it was around about 11 at night. And remember, Senzo was killed after 7:30, around about 7:30, early evening. And what I had to do as the head of the Hawks was to call a team to say, let's meet there. It's just like when a serious crime has been committed, we move, we go there. And what happened there is that as we moved, all of us, we got there. I ran straight to hospital. And simply because of the fact Senzo Meyiwa is a national key point. It's a national asset. It's not ordinary member where someone can say someone has been gunned out, then as the head of the house, I'll also go there. But because it was a national goalkeeper of Holland, we all had to react, and we went. Even General Musikiri, who was the acting provincial commissioner, we all went and we met at the police station, at the hospital. When I got to the hospital, it was packed, even in the passage, even in the ward where he was lying motionless. And everybody was crying there. Even myself, I could not make my way through into the ward. I saw him lying inside there, but from outside the ward. And then I realized that it won't work. I then said to General Musigidi, I will go to the house where now the investigation must start, because now the investigation process had to start. Now for the investigation process to start, we then had to go to the scene of crime. When we get to the house where it happened, it was packed. Outside the yard, inside the yard, there was up and down movement in the house. I'm well trained when it comes to investigations. I'm 37 years doing what I'm doing. The very first thing is to take charge of the scene of crime. Mine was to give instructions and say, please secure the scene, preserve the scene. This is a scene of crime. Now the team had to make sure that they remove everybody on site to outside the yard so that it can be cordoned, the scene of crime can be cordoned. Remember, I arrived late at night when this thing happened almost after 7:30, and the scene was already processed by the officials. It was processed, cleaned. The experts have done their work. Now, when I arrived there, I also found MEC Sizakele Nkosi Malobane and other generals were there. Now, ours, we come here as a fact-finding team. We come in here, we knock, we sit down in the sitting room. It's clean, there's no blood, there's no spotty that you can see, everything is in place.
Now, I want you to look at this. I want you to think of it this way. So, go and check facts here. That's why I said to you, I want us to check if facts and evidence agree with General Sibiya or not. So do me this favor. Go and find facts if General Sibiya, during the time of the passing of Senzo Meyiwa, was he a member of Hawks or he was unemployed? That becomes the breaking point here. Because he's saying he was involved, but he was involved. Now please hear me out. He was involved as a member of Hawks. I say to you, go and watch. Now we're on three things here. Go and watch the series, Netflix series. You will see General Sibiya there commenting about the death of Senzo Meyiwa. I want you to go gather evidence. I'm inviting you into this journey, a journey that I want you to embark on to discover and gather enough evidence so we can come to a conclusion together. Because I hate leaving you behind as we are traveling towards a specific journey which will result in us getting closure as to what happened about Senzo's death. Whilst you have that and whilst you're still thinking and digesting what I've just said, now come to think of the following then. There was a time where the same general was, in fact, there was a time where there was cross-examination that happened on the Senzo Meyiwa trial. As and when it happened, the name of General Sibiya is being discussed there. That becomes a bone of contention, especially to us who believes that, hey, there was some shenanigans that happened in that house. Because we believe so, we now have these videos as a point of departure to say, hey guys, don't we have something to think about so far as that case is concerned, so far as involvement of senior police officers is concerned, although people are now trying by all means to distance themselves. And when I speak about this, I get hot because you don't know what I've been through when it comes to this case. You don't know who said what to me. You don't know. One day I will tell you and I will reference this video. So for now, watch this video.
You say that present at that meeting with Lishabane was also General Sibiya present, correct?
Yes.
And you state that at the time, Sibiya, General Sibiya was the head of works in Gauteng, correct?
I was informed by the general that he was the head of the Hawks.
Now, if I inform you that at the time of this meeting, that is in 2019, General Sibiya was fired from, at the time he was already fired from the SAPS. He was only reinstated in 2020.
I heard that thereafter.
So in essence, at the time of this meeting, Sibiya, who's also interested in this matter, was a civilian. He was not an officer of SAPS, correct?
Yes.
And you state that him, Sibiya, told you that the information that you had relayed to the police was correct and accurate, correct?
Yes.
Now, as a civilian, how will you have known that information is correct?
I wouldn't know as to how he got to know, but what I knew at the time was that he was a police officer.
Oh, okay. So that's quite interesting, eh? So, put 1 + 1 together. Tell me your thoughts. I am a man born under sin, subject to correction. What is your conclusion? Because, wow, I find it odd, find it very difficult, find it very strange that somebody answers the way they are, answering the question, and there's something I don't want to connect the dot as of yet, because there's an information that I'm trying to chase. There's an information that I'm trying to follow before I can come to that video. So I will make a follow-up video. There's this part of information that I will come and add on this. For now, I want you to digest what I say. I want you to think about what I said. I want you to... I wish I can say to you, you know what? Let me say this way. You know, ever since I started my journey as a YouTuber, especially on the SA Infotainment podcast, I've realized that the people that I'm talking to, they have intelligence of their own. They can research, gather facts. That's what I've come to realize about the people that are following me. I'm not followed by dumb people. Even when I look at the geographics, the demographics, and looking at the age of people that are following me, and I look at the comment, I get the sense that these people, I'm followed by people, man, who uses their brain. So I'm inviting you now, because I trust you. And I know that some of you will do it. I know. Are we not at the point where we can safely say somehow the Senzo Meyiwa case is being cracked by the commission, the Madlanga, or through the commission, or through the Madlanga commission, or the ad hoc committee? Why I'm saying that? We have heard recently about firearms. In fact, we've heard that the same journalists are telling us about the planting of evidence. I did a video about that. Do you remember that video, right? So it's not just one aspect of or it's not just one element in this whole thing, but there is quite a number of things here that I want you to think about. Connect the dot. It looks like we need to do a video where we bring everything together into one video. It's okay for now to have these smaller videos, but it looks like maybe Sunday we need to bring everything together that is going to lead us to one conclusion, that the Senzo Meyiwa trial case is being cracked outside the court, outside Rata's court. It looks like things are happening on the Senzo Meyiwa case, but What is going to give us breakthrough is not the Pretoria High Court, but it's actually these commissions. So long as we have people talking, so long as we have the likes of General Sibiya speaking, it's okay. Because everything that they say gives us a clue of things that we've been asking questions for and about. I'm a man, born under sin, subject to correction. You tell me in the comment section below if you don't see what I'm seeing. I see things that way. Let me love and leave you here.